Hello, my name is Jack Smith, and I was the 2025 Summer Analyst at REAG. I really hadn't had any experience in the lower middle market, especially, kind of centralized Pennsylvania, Ohio, Northeast Ohio, Northern Kentucky, places like that. I was more, focused on the big deals, what made the headlines. I realized how much more I do like these lower middle market deals just because it's all, smaller family-owned businesses, stuff like that, and you really get to grow personal relationships. Especially me as an analyst, I get to have a lot of opportunities to talk to people that I wouldn't normally have, in situations where we're dealing with bigger companies. So it's just been nice to have that kind of personal touch on a job such as investment banking that's really a lot more transactional. Working at a small bank like this, everyone knows each other, everyone talks to each other every day. It's all fun, it's all love, and that's really what drew me here. What comes to mind is just the market research, whether that be through the certain platforms that we use or just straight up having to figure stuff out on Google, off of a company's 10K or 10Q. I feel like I've really narrowed down more efficient market research and really figured out how to look for what's important and what people actually want. And I feel like that's something that you don't really learn in school. You take all the classes on, like I said, mergers and acquisitions. You learn how to financially model, stuff like that. And really what we don't focus on is how to do industry research. And so I feel like that's something that I've gotten much better with overall throughout my internship. As a summer analyst at REAG, I've gotten, the real world experience. I've gotten to work on some projects that most analysts don't get to work on, whether that be market research or, working on an advanced financial model. And one of the biggest things and one of the best things about REAG is just being a part of, a smaller group, I would say kind of a family in a way, and just being welcomed into that family and just having, people I can trust and people that I'm friends with to work with every day has just been awesome. They're going to look for whatever's going to be the best outcome for their client.